everybody, Honey here with Here's the Deal, and as the title below says, today is going to be my winter favorites video. So since it is the beginning of March and this month is Ostara, which is a holiday that I celebrate, it is the spring equinox. So I decided today was probably going to be a good idea to wrap up winter, kind of get in the mood a little bit. So today is going to talk all about the products and things that I really enjoyed for winter time. So I'm kind of addicted to designer fragrances. It's really bad. I have so many fragrances. It's bad. I can't even show you because it's over there and it's on my dresser and it literally takes up like half my dresser. It's really bad. I bought a new fragrance. So I bought this fragrance, and this was from a vendor who came to my campus, and they have designer fragrances that are really, really inexpensive. So I got this, and this is Encanto. I believe I'm pronouncing that right. And it's Charms, and I just love it. I think the bottle is very springtime. It's very floral. The scent is it's a very sweet scent, and it's like flowery. It's very floral and sweet and light and fresh and kind of like I just got out of the shower and I smell really light and fresh and delicious. So I kind of have a lot of cosmetic-y things to talk about, so bear with me here. The first thing that I really, really liked for the winter time was a new foundation, and I bought a new foundation because since it's winter and it's a little bit colder and drier, I wanted to try something that had a little bit more moisture to it. It wasn't so drying because I still like my CoverGirl 3-in-1, but it's a little too matte and drying because I have very dry skin. So I tried this. This is the Revlon Age Defying with DNA Advantage, and my shade is 15, which is Tender Beige, and I really like it. I've been wearing it a lot. I haven't even been wearing the other stuff. This is all I've been wearing, and it's just very glowy. Speaking of glowy things, I got this What's Up. I think it's such a funny name. This is a Benefit. It's a trial size. I got this for my birthday from Sephora when you get your little birthday package. And it is a highlighter stick, and you actually get quite a bit. I've used this a lot, and this is just, you know, like a little trial size. And it's got a very gold champagne-y finish to it. Okay, so if some of you guys go and look at my videos from last year, you may notice that my brows kind of had a mind of their own for a while. And that's because I've been really trying hard to find a brow powder that matches my hair color, because I've been slowly growing my natural hair color out. So I have very blonde ends because this is all like bleached out, and then this is more of my natural color, which is a little bit deeper, and my brows have kind of been struggling to get there. So I bought a new eyebrow kind of kit here, and this is the NYX Eyebrow Cake Powder in Blonde, and it's awesome. I think I got this at Target, and I'm really impressed with it because it wasn't that expensive, and it comes with like all sorts of goodies. So you get two different shades here. You get a lighter shade and a darker shade, and you get this little wax, which I actually haven't used because I use brow gel, but then you get these cute little brushes with it. Like, how exciting is that? All right. Also, I ran out of my BH Cosmetics liner, and I was watching a video from It's Judy Time, and she was raving about the L'Oreal Infallible Super Slim liner. So I decided to go out and try it, and I've been wearing it all winter, and I really like it. So it has a very, very thin felt tip to it. Unlike the BH one, it was a lot thicker. This one is super, super thin. So if you're getting really into that inner corner, I like to make my line very thin on the inside. It's perfect for that. All right, baby lips. Everybody knows about them. Everybody hears about them. I think I'm the last person on the planet to actually purchase some baby lips. So I decided to go and try that, and I got the Dr. Rescue, and my color is, I don't know what color, Berry Soft. It gives you the perfect little hint of color. So it's kind of like a My Lips but better color. It does have a little bit of a frost to it, so you can't put too much on. But I really like it. I like the menthol feeling to it. It makes my lips feel really good because I have the super driest lips in the world, and they peel and they get scabby, and then I pick them and then it gets bad. So I have been trying really hard not to pick and get scabby lips, and the Baby Lips has been doing a really good job at keeping that moisture, and the menthol kind of makes it feel all, I don't know, like medicated and stuff. So been really liking that. I also got a gift card to Ulta for my birthday / Christmas time, and I went and I really needed some new brushes. I'm just like having a time. So I did buy this Eco Tools brush, and this is, I don't know what number it is. Air Brush Concealer. Oh, well, I don't use it for concealer. I use it for my eyeshadow, but it's a great brush. It's really fluffy, but it's not too loose, I guess. It's definitely firm. So I really have been liking this brush. I'm very impressed with the quality, and I've been trying to think a little bit more conscious about the environment. So I tried, you know, definitely getting a brush that has the bamboo, and I'm very impressed. They have very soft bristles. It feels like a high-end brush, but these were not that expensive. They were very reasonable. Kind of along the same lines of thinking about the environment, I needed a new face scrub, and I have been hearing a lot of information lately about how the plastic beads that are in cosmetic scrubs and exfoliants are actually really bad for the environment. And I did some research, and yeah, they're really bad. And so I live in California right now, and there's actually a petition to go on that all cosmetics that have those beads in it be actually removed, and they can't put them in products anymore because it's so bad. I didn't want to get an exfoliant that had that in it, so there's not really a whole lot drugstore wise. I feel like almost all the drugstore exfoliants have some of those plastic beads in it, or it's a mixture or something. So I tried to find something that had more natural ingredients, and y'all are gonna laugh because I didn't get something that's gonna be like high-end fancy schmancy. I just went and got the generic version of the St. Ives apricot scrub. So this was like $1.99 or something at Walmart. It was very inexpensive. So it's a really intense scrub. That's the thing. It's super intense. Smells really good, but it doesn't have beads in it. It's like, oh, I don't know if you can see. It's very gritty. I've been really liking this. Makes my skin feel like a baby's bottom. I don't use it too much. I use it maybe 3 times a week. So I only have one household product to talk about, but I've been meaning to talk about it for like 6 months, maybe even longer. I think like 8 months. It is my Downy Unstoppables in-wash scent booster. So my mom sent this to me a long time ago, and I actually used this instead of fabric softener, and it's amazing. It smells so freaking good. Oh my god. And my clothes smell like this for like weeks after I've washed them. I was looking for an everyday watch that was waterproof, because the only watch I have right now is that big rose gold one that I have, and this caught my attention. It was really inexpensive. It was like one of those $12 watches. Nothing too crazy fancy about it, but there is one reason why I really like it. And I don't know how many other watches have this function or feature on it, but let me show you why. I have my watch on here. Now I'm gonna put it in that little band that almost all watches have, but here's the awesome part, is there's these two like teeth that stick up on the band, and when you push it over, those teeth go into these two little inserts, and you just push it and it stays. You see that? How it just stays? And so you never have the band like flying off and doing all sorts of crazy stuff, and this thing never moves. It stays there all day, doesn't do anything. So I don't ever snag my watch on anything, and it's just like amazing. I don't know why somebody didn't like think about that before. And this is just like a cheap watch. I feel like this is something that might be on like a higher end watch. I don't know. This was like 12 bucks or something, or 10 bucks. I don't know. But that is like such a little detail, but it makes all the world of a difference. And for music, instead of my favorite song, because it's just impossible to have a favorite song, I have been really digging a certain playlist, so I'm going to do it by playlist instead. I love the Toby Keith playlist on Pandora. It's just like the best thing in the whole wide world. I think I've been listening to this playlist since Stagecoach of last year, nonstop. I don't think I've really ever listened to any other playlist, so I'm kind of like obsessed. And the playlist is great because it plays a bunch of people who I just really, really like. It has some Blake Shelton, it has some Luke Bryan, Kenny Chesney, it's got Zac Brown Band. I mean, it's literally got all these people that I just really, really, really like. It's like my quintessential country music station. Finally, for entertainment, favorite TV shows has definitely been Breaking Bad. Joey and I finished Breaking Bad in, I think it was December or January. Finally finished like the whole thing, like forever, all done, all gone, and I'm really sad. I like grieved that show for like a week. It's amazing. You guys really need to check it out. It is quite raunchy, quite adult appropriate. So just know that it's kind of dark and there's a lot of violence and crazy things that happen. So, but it's a wonderful show. It's just perfect. The length of it was perfect. Everything that happened, it's the perfect show, and I'm so happy it's winning awards right now. So if you haven't watched it, watch it. And I'm finishing up Dexter right now. I've been waiting for Joey to catch up, so I'll let you know how that goes because I haven't watched the last season, so I'll let you know how that goes in my next video. But Dexter, a great show too. I've heard mixed reviews about the last season, so we'll see how it goes. So that pretty much does it for my winter favorites of 2013/2014. If you like me doing these season reviews instead of my monthly reviews, let me know. If you have any suggestions for things I should try, leave them in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!
And my bark will lose its bite, but don't give up on